Okay, here we are, the end of day 2. This quilt top is together. I got to leave for work in about a half an hour. I'm leaving an hour early to go to Joann's and pick up something for backing. I had to rip out one seam, only one short seam, and apparently I'm going to have to go back in tomorrow and fix this. This is what happens when you rush. This was a seam that I managed to catch one of my leaders in. So I'll pull that little piece of seam out tomorrow. I'll restitch it. It still has to be pressed. I'll press it. And I'll be making a quilt sandwich tomorrow and binding. Woo! Total time so far, let's see. I did go back last night and make 4 more blocks. That was about an hour. I'm at 3 hours today, so 6, 7, 10 hours. Finishing up tomorrow. Bobbin thread is the bane of my existence today. I've got another one loaded, but seriously, could I not make it to the end? Okay, quick check-in on this quilt. We are on day 3. It has been sandwiched. It has been quilted. I'm getting ready to go trim it and cut some binding. I am 2 hours in today so far. I'm hoping another hour and we'll be finished. All right, now that that quilt is done in 3 days, I have a couple of the ends of these strip sets left. I've got 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to see if I can piece these together somehow and make 2 pillows, 2 throw pillows, because that's just a couch quilt, so 2 throw pillows to go on the couch with it would be very nice. I needed to gift it yesterday, but we had bad weather and our plans were canceled till Sunday, so I have a little bit of time. I have 16-inch pillow forms coming, so I'm going to see if I can get these done. It is, it's Tuesday, I think. So I'm going to see if I can get these done and how long it takes me. Alrighty, I have 2 blocks for the fronts of these pillows done. Oh, there's an extra piece there. So that's the 2 blocks. And then I have just a couple triangles left over here. I was wondering if I could do something with them. I don't know. I'll have to play with them. I might have enough for 1 more block. We'll see. I'm going to finish up these pillows and go from there. Whew. All right, so I got this quilt done in time. 3 days. I finished it Sunday night, and then we had terrible, terrible, terrible weather on Monday, and the recipient opted to not meet up with us. It was just a long drive in what would have been torrential rain. So, totally understandable. I had some of these, I had some of this fabric left from when I cut the blocks. I had a bunch of corners left, and I decided I'd make a couple throw pillows to go with it, since I had the extra time. So, I managed to do 2 throw pillows. These have zippers in them. I just happen to have 2 purple zippers that fit. They're backed with the same backing as on the back of the quilt. And she's getting these later today. So, I have a lot of people ask me all the time how long it takes me. How long does it take you to do a quilt? So this time I kept a time log. So this quilt, from beginning with sorting the pre-cuts, which saved me some time because I didn't cut, this quilt took me 14 hours. The pillows took me another 3. So people always ask me too, why don't I sell my quilts? Well, because they're a labor of love. They truly are. I just have too much time in them to sell them. This is a birthday gift for a family member, and I feel it was totally, totally, totally worth what, 14 plus 17 hours I spent on it. A little bit about this pattern. I think if I was going to do it again, I would either buy higher quality pre-cuts or I would cut them myself. The ones that I had, it was 2 sets of pre-cuts. These were from Joann's, I believe. I bought them on clearance or something a long time ago. And Joann's pre-cuts come in sets of 20, and I knew I needed 40. So I ordered another set of the other batiks. Now the other batiks were cut straight at 2.5 inches. These were pinked and they were a little over 2.5 inches, and I tried to adjust it as I was sewing it, and obviously I didn't do very well. There's a lot of spots where it just didn't match up. I mean, you can see it. There's no shame in it. Quilts are never perfect. If I was going to do it again, I would either use quality pre-cuts or cut them myself. I would iron all of the seams open, not to the dark, but open, because when I got to these spots where I had a whole bunch of black coming together, it was very, very bulky and very difficult to sew. I don't feel that this is a beginner pattern. I love that Jenny Doan and I think his name is Rob from Man Quilting put it out there. They made it look so totally simple. It was not as easy as I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I'm still totally tickled with it. I had many people tell me that it looked like stained glass. I think it's a beautiful quilt. I know you can't see the whole thing, but I will post some pictures and at the end of this video, and I am totally thrilled with it. I already have my idea worked out for number 2 of 12 of 24. So we're going to wrap this up here. 3 days for this quilt. Totally thrilled with it. It would have taken me longer if I would have had to cut my own fabric, but like I said, these were pre-cuts. And I bought the second set and the black ones with this quilt in mind. I am totally in love with it, and I really hope she will be too. Thanks for joining me on this, and look forward to the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you're a quilter especially, leave me a comment. Tell me, what are you working on? How many quilts can you get done in a year? 12 is going to be a push for me. I think I could probably get more done if I didn't have as many other things in my life, but you know, that's how it is. So this is the one for January. It is done. I'll start working on number 2. Thank you.